So filling in our color wheel notes, when we get to the fill-in section for the color wheel, and then of course the primaries, secondaries, tertiaries, complements, and monochromatic, we're going to be using just the 6 basics. If you have the Prismacolor set, these 6 are the ones you're going to use. Crimson red, orange, canary yellow, true green, true blue, and violet. And of course, black and white when we get to the tints and shades. So if we're going to start off by filling in the wheel itself, we look at the definitions and we've already defined what this information is. So what we need to do is we need to put that information into our color wheel. So in the color wheel here, if I look at this triangle, that creates a color triad. The color triad here that we're talking about are the primary colors. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to fill in the primary colors. So this is going to be red. The other point here is going to be yellow. And then we've got blue. All right. So I'm going to use my colored pencils and carefully and neatly fill in the color wheel using my colored pencils. Okay. I want you to fill it in with intensity and pressure. So it's nice and bright and it really shows the colors, especially because when we get into the tertiary colors, when we have to mix to create colors like red-orange and yellow-orange, blue-green, all right, we're going to need to have a good amount of pressure to mix those colors. And you'll kind of get a better understanding of how these colored pencils will work to create really strong, interesting color. Okay, so here's my yellow. And again, I'm using true blue. Okay, so there's my primaries. Next, I need to look at what the secondary colors are. So we have the primaries, red, yellow, blue. The secondaries, we said, are green, violet, and orange. So red and yellow makes orange. So orange is going to go in here. So what I want to do is I want to create my next color triad. I want to take a pen and I want to draw a triangle that connects and creates the secondary colors. So on the wheel, we know that the color between red and orange, or red and yellow, is orange. So in this section is going to be orange. When we mix equal parts of blue and yellow, we get green. And when we mix equal parts of red and blue, we get violet. So I'm going to use my colored pencils to fill in the secondary colors. Nice and intense. So now we have our 6 basics on the color wheel. Now the tertiary colors, all right, we already named the tertiary colors. So obviously between red and orange, we're going to have red-orange. When you create tertiary colors with colored pencils, the best way to do it is to use the darker value first with light pressure. So in this case, we're creating red-orange. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put red down. Red is darker than orange. See how light I'm putting it down? I'm putting it down with light pressure. Just putting it down with small circles. Nice and clean and neat. Filling the section there. Now I'm going to burnish over top with some pressure with the orange. And I'm creating a nice smooth red-orange. And you'll see when you look a little bit more closely, you'll see a nice clean blending to create the tertiary. So I can definitely see a difference between the red and the orange. I've got the red-orange. I'm going to continue to do that around the wheel, always using the darker value first with light pressure and then the lighter value color over top. So orange and yellow, orange is the darker value than yellow. So I'll put the orange in with light to medium pressure. And again, yellow is the lightest of all colors. Okay, so there's my orange. Create the tertiary by pressing with pressure on top to create my yellow-orange. And I will continue the process all the way around the wheel. That gives us our full 12 colors of the color wheel. We've got red, red, orange, orange, yellow, yellow, green, green, blue, blue, violet, violet, red, violet. And I want you to label the color wheel correctly. So this is red, orange, this is orange, this is yellow, orange, this is yellow, green, green, blue, violet, violet, red, violet. Primary names are always first. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, red, violet.